And we're back. 3 breaks in 24 hours. The Bowman Draft Marathon continues. This time we're just doing some light work here. Single jumbo for the fam. Let's get that notification. And wait for the peeps to come in. So we got full slate here. There's John. John, get you and 2 others. We'll let folks trickle in here for a couple more minutes, maybe. How you doing tonight, John? How's the weather down there in Arizona? You guys getting some cold? I'm gonna get this opened and set up so that way we can rip when folks start getting in here. Oh, hello, the Davalon base. Yes, I do believe you ordered that one. It was funny because I was talking about breakers, like saying kind of silly things. I'm not even sure if Co for the Dodgers has an auto, but there was like a Co card hit, and I mean it was an okay card, not like a super great card or anything. But the guy's like, "Oh yes, Co. I believe he's the top guy for the Dodgers," and I was like, "Ain't no way! It's not even a first. How could he be the top guy for the Dodgers?" Yeah, so it was like not even a first, not even an auto. He's like, "Oh yes, I do believe that is Co, and he will be our top chase." That, and I can't stand when people don't even try to pronounce the prospect's name. Like, you can be wrong, that's fine, but you got to act like you've heard the name before. Like he kept saying like Jesus Made. I'm like, who the hell is Jesus Made? But it should be fun. I don't want to salt other people's game, but I don't know, when I'm watching a break and it sounds like it's the first time the guy's ever done baseball, I don't know, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, made what? What did Jesus make? All right, we got folks in here. Are we missing anybody? I'm sure some will catch the replays here. Have you guys noticed, is there like a lag going on YouTube, or is it just maybe my screen? Like when I'm announcing the cards, does it match? Yeah, that's There he is. There's Grinchy. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, prospects are hard. It takes a bunch of us weirdos to like know prospects, but you got to know the big ones, right? You got to know who you're looking for so you can show the appropriate level of excitement. Awesome. Well, I think we're good to start. we've been on for 5 minutes. We got quite a good representation here. Got 8. So yeah, let's get into it. Why not? We're gonna save the 5 auto packs for the end anyways. So this will just be some light foreplay here. Maybe we can snag another case hit. I have 4 loose boxes, so it'd be really cool. We had the spotlights that's another fuchsia reptilian. Yeah, they are really leaning into these reptilians, aren't they? Yeah, if we could snag another one of the case hits, that would be super solid. There's Liam Doyle. Starting off, we were looking for Liam, but we found him. Cameron Millar. Unsure on his relation to Kevin. We get Dean Moss on the refractor for the Rays. Bracena with a little bit of a card issue there, but that's okay because it's not a first. Tigers, Malachi Witherspoon, and Jared Thomas. I'm actually shocked they didn't put Christian Moore in this set for the Halos because he was prominently featured, but I guess now he's like kind of old stink because he's not even in the minors anymore, but that's okay. I guess he's getting he's going to get his rookie card in Series 1, I bet. All right, we got Cardinals. Cardinals starting off strong. Wow! We were just, calling our shots. It's so crazy. The last thing in the chat, who was it? Laser Viking said, I haven't seen Liam Doyle. And I said, yeah, Liam Doyle and Billy Carlson have been absent. And there we go. We already got a nice little looking Liam Doyle there on the non-auto. So now we're just looking for Mr. Carlson. Friends call him Billy. That's what I hear. All right, we got X-Fractor. Cool. We got wow, I think we finally got a numbered in action because I see 3 inserts. Oh, is that a spot? No, that's not a spotlight. That's an axis. But we're going to have something good here because usually it's 2 inserts and 2 numbers. We got that X-Fractor, and then it looks like an in action in the middle. So I'm going to guess that in action is going to be numbered. That's going to be my guess. Have not seen that before, which is always good when you haven't seen it because that means it's got to be something good and something new. All right, we got Halos. Jake Monroe, my God, this guy is like the only guy that the Angels are hitting on anything. Theo Gillen, Dean Livingston, and Lorenzo. It's so funny. Like, not complaining at all because I'd rather hit something than nothing, but still. All right, we got Carson Bench. Let's see, this should just be a regular insert. It is Cade Anderson. And then, yeah, I'm guessing we got Eli Willits on the axis. First for the Giants, that's Trevor Cohen. And I'm going to guess that this is, yeah, I can see the mini diamond. So I think it should be out of 150. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Steel Hall staying hot with the Reds. That is not numbered. Not numbered, but definitely. Oh, no, it is numbered. 45 of 150. It's there on the bottom. It's hard to see. So there we go. Reds. Nice pickup. I can't remember who ended up snagging them, but that is was it you, Aaron? That's that paid off. I think that's at least got to be worth the spot. So now everything is going to be gravy. Gravy for the Reds from now on. right. 3 numbered in the first 2 packs, plus an X-Fractor. That's it's a good start. I would classify that as a good start. A little bonus numbered there. All right, and we got a speckle. Non-auto speckle. Another steel haul. Force is strong with that one right now. I'm noticing the QC on these cards are a little bit more noticeable on some of the print lines and stuff. We got Dominic Reed, Rock Riggio, Phillies first, Gage Wood, nope, Cody Bowker, and Leo DeVries. Not sure exactly on how he prefers the pronunciation on that name, but all right, Giants again. Gavin Killen. That's the dude for them. Nice pickup on the Giants. On the unnumbered speckle. Was that you, Grinch? Did you pick up the Reds, Colby? I can't remember. Somebody grabbed them. Oh, wasn't it? It was what's his name? Because I told him that that Bobby was high on Steel Hall, and I think he knew that I was joking because he put a little smiley face in his comment. Because I felt really bad. I'm like, oh no, did he grab the Reds because he thinks Bobby said Steel Hall's the next Connor Griffin? I was like, I really hope he knew that I was joking on that. Max Bellew, but it's a good thing because it ended up paying off anyways. There's the Sarah. There we go. We got the top guy for the Dodgers for you there. The top guy. All right, here we go. This is a numbered here out of 250 prized prospects. That's going to be Charlie Condon going to Sarah. She can't hit for the Dodgers, but she's smart enough to know that Odeezy always hits the Rockies. So that was a solid pickup there for what, $9? Something like that. Number 1 for the Dodgers, and I don't know, Condon has to be number 1 for the Rockies. He's getting no love right now. His cards are, I don't know. I know the Let's Talk Wax guys weren't exactly sold on him, so he's not somebody I'm like buying, but if he gets any cheaper, I might have to hop in. All right, we got a steel metal. This has been a pretty good box so far. We're getting bonus numbers here, which is always good. Bonus numbers. If we can just get maybe like some color on the autos. Josh Hammond, Matthew Fisher, Ethan Petrie, and Nate George. That's the real challenge. I mean, we've been doing, I think, better than most, but yeah, we need to see some good autos and good color on the autos. Salthacene, and here we go. It's Blue Jays. Arjun Namala, 43 out of 100 going to the Jays. So that is, what is that, our 4th numbered card already? Fourth chrome numbered. We had a paper. I do always get the Rockies. I don't know. It's like a curse. And it's even when I'm in breaks and I get the Rockies, they hit for me too. I picked up a lot of Jared Thomas last year in Bowman draft, which is good because obviously he's a good player. But all right, get Gavin Killen on the inaction. We got a Paper Angels. What is this? Chase Shores, 495 out of 499. We'll take that. All right, let's see. I think we got a base auto here. So starting off meh, but let's see, because we've been doing well on the base autos for the names. All right, we got Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, Nolan Sailors and Brody Brecht. I like that name. Yeah, I hit a lot of Brecht too. A lot of Brody Brecht. He sold pretty well. I haven't restocked on him. All right, we got a first for the Brewers. Brewers picking up Brady Ebel. That's their guy. 32nd overall. So Brewers staying hot. And I have noticed that when I've been sorting, the Brewers have like a bevy of cards. I mean, that's probably the best Brewer auto we've hit so far, but there's just teams that, like, you know, as a breaker, when I sort through this stuff, I've start to notice like different things, and just the piles of cards are like noticeable. Like, just certain teams just have way more cards than other teams, and the Rockies are one of those teams. Like, there's a ton of Rockies cards. Like, every time I sort, I'm always like one of the biggest piles, like the Brewers and the Rockies. So do with that information what you will. I mean, it's no surprise that, you know, we've had huge Rockies cards. All right, we got some color on the auto here. Is that a wave or a lava? It looks like a lava. Let's see what we got here. Just an insert. Ike Irish on the prize prospects. Let's go ahead and snag that one out of the way. Hughes. Fun name to say. I've been seeing breakers, and I think I did it once or twice, but they pronounce it, or they say Hughes because they don't know that character after. We got Weatherholt. After the G is a U, not an H. I think we're just conditioned to see Hughes, not Hughes. All right, good luck here. We got a hitter. I see a bat. And I see Giants, Trevor Cohen, 71 of 199, third rounder, outfielder. If he's a high school bat, I don't hate that. I mean, nope, played at Rutgers. Who's it? There's a Rutgers guy, isn't it? Craig. Craig's like he collects like Rutgers guys. I'm surprised. I don't think he's been in one of our breaks. Probably just decided it was cheaper to buy this guy, Trevor Cohen, than chasing him, which makes him smarter than at least like 90% of us, except for Clay. Clay knows exactly who he's looking for. All right, let's see what we got here. I think that's just going to be a regular old insert. It is Nayans. We got Willits. And we got a purple. That is a purple auto. We're bucking trends here, folks. We're bucking trends here. We're defying the odds. Can't skip Dakota Jordan there. Josh Owens, Kalen Culpepper, Cooper Fleming, and Jefferson Rojas. So we've already locked in our 40% color. Rangers. See, I told you, Clay. Clay, I hope you like this guy. You got like 7 autos of him from my breaks already. He's the combo guy, the shortstop pitcher. On the true purple. What's up, William? Well, Clay is at it again. I'm telling you guys, when he buys a team, you should just take note, because the guy knows what he's doing. I don't think he's had a single bad break yet. Should ride that hot streak. All right, 2 more packs, 2 more autos. Hopefully at least one more color, something special here. We got Shitaro Mori, Mike Sirota. I think we're in base city here. Sirota, Curley, McGonigal, Lombardi, Bazana, Watson, Arise, Bodine, Bonham. You guys know the names. Curley, Spencer Jones, Zach Root on the refractor. We got Kaysen Cunningham for the D-backs, 18th overall. Josiah Hartshorn, and hey, Steel Hall refractor. Red staying hot. It's a stand-worthy card. Old Steel dropped in 9th overall. We'll sleeve up Kaysen Cunningham because This one's got some scuffs on it, though. $130, 81st overall for Hartstein. All right, here we go. Here's our auto. A bat for the Guardians. Aaron, look alive. Aaron Walton, same name. Second rounder, 66th overall. Outfielder. Played at Arizona. There we go. Probably a Guardian, typical Guardians high floor prospect. All right, we got one more pack. One more chance at that gold ink auto. Seth Hernandez on the front. That's hopefully a good sign. All right, we got another. Yeah, we had that. That must have been. Oh, my alarm's going off. Time to get ready for basketball practice. All right, Connor Griffin, Petrie, George. That's probably just a base one, but we'll let the suspense live a little bit. Oh, I forgot to check the color of the auto. I'm pretty sure it's base here. It might be refractor. We got a refractor auto, so 3 color autos. I mean, we're trying here. I mean, we're trying to make something happen. CJ Gray, Ryan Mitchell, Bonham, Murph. And let's check this one out first. That one's going to be Condon again. Another one for the Rockies and Sarah. So I'm seeing a first. That's good news. Refractor, first refractor auto. And we got Reds. So we're paying dividends for the new guy, Mason Morris, 203 of 499, 83rd overall, third rounder out of Mississippi, Ole Miss. So there we go. Let's do a quick little recap here. No, I've got more draft. So I was gonna give everybody a break. But if you guys want to keep going, I can post another one. I'll keep it private so everyone can get their teams first. I could probably do it tomorrow night. But yeah, I'll get that. I have hobby and I have draft. Or I'm sorry, well, it's all draft. I have hobby and I have jumbos. So you guys let me know which format you prefer. I mean, obviously hobbies are going to be a little bit cheaper, but let me know. So we got Kaysen Cunningham, Steele Hall, Gavin Killen, Chase Shores, Trevor Cohen on the paper numbered, Namala, Condon, Steele Hall, and Liam Doyle on the chrome numbered. We had, let's get our base ones first, Aaron Walton, and then we had Brady Ebel. So those are 2 good names there. Josh Owens on the purple, Trevor Cohen on the aqua lava, and then Mason Morris. So 3 color autos. You know, again, we didn't really hit the name we wanted to there, but at least we had the shots, right? All right, so yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'm like getting so behind on sorting, so I'm gonna lock it down tomorrow so I can get everything shipped out for you guys, get those pictures taken. And then I'll probably, if I can get around to it at some point tomorrow, I'll post the break and then I'll share it in the chat and keep it private so that you guys can grab your teams before the public does. But all right, I appreciate you guys. I'm off to basketball practice. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, we'll get it running again if you guys want to do it, but no pressure. All right, guys. We'll